What are some of your guys' favorite songs?
Amazing Grace, A Church is One Foundation, It Is Well With My Soul, and Up From the Grave He Arose.
Those are some pretty great ones.
I like Come Thou Fount of Every Blessing. I love the hymns. I love the worship songs, but I can't remember the names of them. But another one of my favorite hymns is Dear Lord and Father of Mankind. I like that because a lot of times when I find myself unable to pray, it's a beautiful poem that was set to music, and it's actually a prayer. Mom and I both liked The Church is One Foundation, and I think because it's such a strong old hymn that just tells about where our foundation does lie in the church. So, Jesus Christ.
Do you remember that was Strong? I can't.
Homer Strong.
Homer Strong's favorite song, and if we ever ask for a prayer or song request, he always requested that.
He also liked On Christ the Solid Rock I Stand. He always liked that. So, yeah. But I do like the worship songs that we sing now, but I can't remember the names of them.
Oh, my favorite memories. My favorite memories are some of the different ministers that were there. I will never forget Don G. I'd never heard a sermon preached over. He always preached a different sermon every Sunday. And some of my favorite memories of Parkview are Mrs. Goodwin and Olga Donovan.
Well, I grew up in the church at Parkview. We started going there when I was 10 years old. And I remember I was baptized in January of 1961. And January 29th, as a matter of fact. And church camp, but we had lots of friends growing up, and some of those kids are still, we're not kids anymore, we're the old people in the church, but still friends and good relationships. And, even going to high school, I still have friends from high school years that I went to Glendale High School with, but my church friends were my main peers growing up. So,
we moved here from Iowa in 1959, and we looked for the church, the Independent Christian Church, and nobody could tell us where to go. And it was not until August of 1960 that the minister from the Lutheran Church down the street from Parkview came and called on us. And we told him we were looking for that church, and he said, I know where it's at, and told us. And when we went, the next Sunday, we went to church at Parkview, and it was the friendliest church we had ever been in. And now, regardless of what happens, I will always go to Parkview unless I'm not able to. Well, I think I've learned to listen, and I've learned not to believe everything you hear, and that you need to make up your own mind.
faith has to be there. Relationships and fellowship are important, and those are some of the things that I miss. Our Sunday school class is close, and I miss seeing those people, and I've realized how important it is to stay in contact, whether it's by telephone or text or computer or whatever. We need each other, and we need the Lord. Talking about the music in the church, I had related even recently to someone else that growing up in the church, I went to camp every year, and when I was in the 8th grade, the Bay of Pigs was going on, and we were all worried about the communists were going to take over, and some of us at camp had talked to a minister named Roy Weiss about communism, and he stressed to us that a Christian can live in any country, whether it's communist or whatever, because the Lord doesn't change. Doesn't matter what kind of people are around you, but he told us at that time, he said, you're young, you need to be memorizing every word to every hymn that you can, just like Paul sang when he was in jail. And you need to be memorizing all of the scriptures that you can, keep them in your head. And that really stuck with me. And even now when we sing a lot of the old hymns, I still know the words to all the songs. Can't do that with the choruses that we sing now and the worship songs, but the old ones I still can remember. We miss you guys. We love the church. We've gone there a long time, and we've been through lots of people and lots of friends that we miss that have gone on, and we just look forward to the day we can all be in glory.
And remember, not everyone has a computer, so they can't do Facebook.
Joyful, joyful, we adore thee, God of glory, Lord of love. Hearts unfold like flowers before thee, open to the sun above. Melt the clouds of sin and sadness, drive the dark clouds out away. Giver of immortal gladness, fill us soul, it is well, it is well with my soul. My sin, oh, the bliss of this glorious thought. My sin, not in part, but the whole, is nailed to the cross, and I bear it no more. Praise the Lord, oh my soul. It is well with my soul, with my soul. It is well, it is well with my soul. And Lord, haste the day when my face shall be sight. The clouds be rolled back as a scroll. The trump shall resound, and the Lord shall descend. Even so, it is well with my soul. It is well. It is well with my soul. With my soul. It is well. It is well with my soul. It is well. It is well with my soul. With my soul. It is well. It is well with my soul.
We hope you guys have a great week. We'll see you on Sunday.